Love's in the air. Self-love, that is. It is February, and today I'm sharing tips on how to love yourself in 2020. I am Deb. Welcome to Fit50s. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, tap on that bell so you never miss a notification. So you will need pen and paper, not in this moment, do it afterwards, but take the time to write to yourself compassionately, to do some journaling. My first tip is to love yourself enough to say yes to you. So commit to you. Make that time to put yourself first because you are worthy of that time. And by doing so, you are showing yourself that you are loved, that you love yourself because you're making that time for you. So often I have put myself on the back burner and, I didn't commit to exercise. I didn't commit to my health because I felt that I wasn't important enough, that I didn't love myself enough to do that. My family always came first and I always came last. So today I want you to make that commitment to love yourself enough to put yourself first. Take this time to write a letter to yourself. Dear self, dear love, and write how you can put yourself first. Write some ways that you can show yourself love by making you number one, because you need to be first in your life before you can give to others. It's so easy to burn out by not putting yourself first and just giving and giving and giving. I have, experienced this firsthand. Tip number 2, forgive yourself. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes. We have all fallen. So this exercise, you will write yourself a self-forgiveness letter. You can start it, dear self, dear love, however you want to start it. But just write down, I did this myself, so I'm not going to tell you to do something that I haven't done. And you might get emotional because you're going to be forgiving yourself, because no one is perfect and we all made mistakes. But it's time to forgive yourself. You are worthy, and by doing so, each and every time you take something that you do for yourself, even if it's just journaling, you are showing yourself self-love. To just take care of you, spend some time with you. Tip number 3, let it go. Let it go. I repeat, let it go. Not only do you need to forgive yourself, it is so important to forgive others. If not, you are just hanging on to this mental pain, something from your past that is causing you to get sick, to feel unhealthy, to have resentment towards someone. I struggle with this. I'm not perfect, and sometimes it's every day I have to let something go. But by doing so, you're going to feel so much better. And something that I did a lifetime ago was I wrote letters as if these people were writing letters to me for hurting me. And that helped me let go of a lot of emotional pain. So that's another thing you can do. You can take this time to write a letter from this person that has hurt you as if it's actually from them, so that you can let it go. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist. These are just things that I have applied to my own life, that I have tried, and it's to help you come to a place of self-love. Tip number 4, speak kindly to yourself. Stop the negative self-talk. I was at the gym and I heard a girl referring to herself as stupid. I so wanted to intervene and say, hey, you're not stupid. Don't talk to yourself that way. But it wasn't my place to do that. But we all are guilty of that, just talking so bad to ourselves, putting ourselves down. We need to stop that. We need to build ourselves up. So take this moment and write yourself a letter of kindness. Write the words that you would tell someone if you wanted to build them up. Write that to yourself. Write it loving, write it compassionately, write it from your heart and soul as if it was someone else telling you those words but you are going to tell that to yourself, because it's so important that we stop that negative self-talk. Have a positive mindset is to stop that negative self-talk. And it might take a lot of work, but you can get there. Because I was a very negative person, and I'm there. I can change that negative self-talk, and it's so empowering to do so. The way that we talk to ourselves sometimes, I would never speak to somebody like that. So we need to not do that, to our own self. We need to build ourselves up each and every day. My next tip is get to know yourself through reflective journaling. It's something that I just started doing. It is just sitting with pen to paper and just letting those thoughts flow on paper. No judgment, no criticism. You can even do a daily self-check-in. You can say, how am I feeling today? Ask that question, write it down, and just let the answers come to you. Sit in meditation, sit in stillness just for a few minutes, a few seconds, so you can hear those answers. I've learned so much about myself through journaling. Journaling is so empowering, and it's amazing the answers that you can get to questions just through journaling. Sitting back and reflecting on whatever's going on in your life. Some things may feel like you can't handle it and you can't get through it. But with journaling, you can see, hey, wow, I got answers to this problem, this solution, and I didn't even know I had it within me. My next tip is practice gratitude. It is something that I do every single day. I try to wake up in the morning in a state of gratitude. There has been mornings that I wake up in a panic and I immediately start giving thanks. Thanks that, that I'm alive, that I'm breathing, that I'm sleeping in a warm bed, that I'm sleeping in a comfortable bed, that I have my health, that I have whatever it is. I just start giving gratitude for it, and it helps calm me down. Currently, my husband's truck broke. And today we got the news, it can't be repaired. So that means I'm without a vehicle. So I didn't let myself get upset. I gave it to God. I'm like, it is what it is for right now. But it's like everything has been working out. Today it's been like, wow, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful in this moment just to see how amazing things have been working out. Sometimes I'm in, just driving in my car, and I would just start this moment of just, thank you for this, God, thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for this. And I start to feel my disposition change. I could go from a state of sadness to just feeling so much better. Like I'll feel this happiness in my, in my heart and my soul. I don't journal every single day, but when I do, I love it. And I can sit there and just write pages and pages and pages, thinking that I have nothing in my mind, nothing that needs to be written down. And all of a sudden, I'm just in flow, and then these words pen to paper, and it's pages and pages, and I'll go back and read it, and it's like, wow, so profound. So even if it's only 5 minutes a day that you take, just sit there and journal, and doodle, or get a favorite notebook or a favorite journal. That'll even make it more exciting. Call to action is journaling. Take that time to write yourself letters, because you are worth it, and you're beautiful, and you're amazing. So write that down. Write that you're amazing. Do that journaling. Take that time, and you're going to realize, wow, I can actually be kind to myself. I don't have to put myself down. I can be loving and compassionate, and I can speak these words that I would love to have someone speak to me. I can speak them to myself. If you have any self-love tips, please comment below, because I would love to hear from you. And I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching my video, to take that time out of your busy schedule to watch it. I really, really appreciate it. So I have all this written in my notes, because I think it is important when you have aha moments to write them down. So love yourself first. Let it go and forgive yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Do a daily self-check-in. Do reflective journaling to see how you are, what's going on, how you can solve some problems. Practice gratitude. Believe in yourself. I do.